Hey guys, my name is Sanjay and welcome to the Engineer Wannabe YouTube channel. It has been a while since we last spoke and I apologize about that. I intended to keep coming back soon, but soon after a while becomes a long time. So yeah, apologies. I do miss chatting with you all on a weekly basis, but hopefully we can get back to a more regular schedule soon. But today we're going to be unboxing a watch that is entering my collection. I did sell or trade a few pieces towards it, and my thought process has changed a little bit when it comes to collecting. We can talk all about that in a live stream. I think this is probably not the place for that. So my friends who are joining me, thank you. I appreciate you, and remember, you are infinitely valuable. A great price has been paid for you all, not just my friends, for you all. Okay, we're going to be unboxing this guy. And another person waiting on my return has been our sponsor for this video. Quick shout out to Exter, who is having a Father's Day sale, but we will talk about that in a little bit as well. So let's unbox this guy. The box kind of gives it away as to what it is. So it's an Omega, and I'm sure you guys will not be surprised at what it is. Also, pardon the mess. Again, it's been pretty busy with all the new stuff going on. Started a new job and also had a new baby. I don't know if I mentioned that in the intro. I don't think I did. But not that that's important right now for this context of this video. In this box is the Omega Aquaterra, and this is the terracotta dial variant of the Aquaterra. So the box itself is nothing special. I mean, it's a special box, but we've seen this box from Omega for probably close to a decade now. Hey, shout out to my friends at Bandiera. Not that they're sponsoring this video for that at all, but that just happened to be there. So yeah, so I did move a few pieces to make this acquisition happen. Here it is, all its glory, the terracotta dial version. I think I didn't expect this to look as good as it did when I got to see it today. I expected to like the saffron variant, which is kind of the yellowy orangey version of the Aquaterra, the newer models. Newer by now, it's about 2 years old, but I was expecting to really enjoy the saffron variant, and when I saw this, I was a little skeptical, but when I saw it, it kind of fell into place. This is definitely, at least for me, the best of the multicolored sunburst Aquaterra models. This is a 38 millimeter watch, and let's get that out there. I haven't done any other measurements to it, so maybe we can do that together. So 38 millimeter watch, it's a little large on my wrist, but you know what? I don't think it's too bad, or bad at all. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this watch. You can see this is a little different from the previous gen, I suppose, Aquaterra. Not that this is a new gen, it still has the older movement. And the movement that is a downgrade from the 41 millimeter variant. It's unfortunate, but I think Omega can only fit the caliber 8800, I want to say, or 8806. I think 8806 is the Note 8 variant. This one is the 8800. So as you can see the display case back there with the very nicely done decorations. And this one is slightly different. It's a bit more dressy than the regular Aquaterra. You can see there's more polishing, way more polished surfaces. The lyre lugs are all polished. In between the lugs, it's polished. The older one had way more brushed surfaces, and this one is, entirely polished. Other than maybe on the case back, you have a little brushed spots here and there. Not that really counts. But this is entirely polished. The bracelet on these variants are different as well. There is a brushed outer link with a polished mid link, but these links are not oyster style. They are, what would you say, president style? I'm not too familiar with Rolex naming. I mean, I am familiar with Rolex naming convention nomenclature, but I don't know if I'd call that president style. But they're rounded links, very small links as well. Lots of space for air to enter your wrist, and it's a very comfortable bracelet to wear. So one thing to note is this, like the old Aquaterra, is a sequential butterfly clasp. You can't just willy-nilly stick that clasp in wherever it goes. But, one side goes in first, then comes the other side, and you prominently have the Omega logo there at the bottom. And, yeah, like I said, it's a little big, but, oh, that dial is just incredible. The camera, I feel, is not doing it justice. I don't have the best lighting right now either, but I think it still looks incredible through my phone right now, but it does look really, really special. Now you can see the date at the bottom, 6 o'clock. If this will focus, the date at 6 o'clock is white. It's not color matched. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's okay, I suppose. And it's not all the way to the corner of the dial, which isn't ideal, but it's not egregiously in the middle of the dial like some IWCs. So not too bad. I'm just nitpicking at this point, but every watch has nits to pick, so to speak. Omega logo is applied and loomed, very nicely loomed, as well as every Aquaterra is. So there's not too much to talk about. As to why I picked this up, when you walk into a store and you don't expect to see something, sometimes you fall in love with a watch that you didn't expect to fall in love with. I saw the saffron many months ago, and the saffron variant of this watch, which is the yellowish orange. I hadn't seen the terracotta because it was in such high demand, but I was like, okay, whatever. Terracotta. Everyone likes it. Kevin O'Leary loves it. It's just what it is. But this one, of course, when I did see it, I kind of fell in love. Burgundy is my favorite color. Red is close to burgundy, and this is very burgundy in some lights, very red in other lights. It's even brownish in some lights, and very, very surprising. Sometimes orangey as well. So terracotta is a very, very fitting name for this color dial. Now, a lot of people are a little upset that the regular teak texture or the teak pattern, the horizontal cuts on the dial from the other Aquaterras are missing here, but I don't mind this sunburst dial. It is a very high quality dial. I don't think I can do this dial any justice today, at least, but I will try to do a better job of that in the days to come. But I'd like to quickly mention our sponsor for this video. Not a sponsor, but they wanted a little shout out for their Father's Day sale, and they sent me something in the mail. This was what they sent me. This is called their Finder card. So it uses the Apple Find My network, and you stick this in the wallet. It's probably one of the thinnest that I've ever seen. Definitely a lot thinner than an AirTag. So this can also emit a noise, and it comes with a cable and a little pogo pin charger thing going on there. So there's a magnet there. I was a little skeptical about that at first, but I charged this about a month ago on the Apple Find My app. It's not even showing a significant drain in battery. Now that could be a problem because you might lose the cable and then c'est la vie, but hopefully you don't lose the cable. But this is a pretty sleek little tracker. So thank you, Extra, for sharing this with me. You can get up to 40% off if you use my coupon code EW2024. Of course, if you want one of their wallets or one of their products, which I have been using daily, and I'm not exaggerating, but don't do it if you don't want to. Just so you know, it does help the channel out, help me out a little bit if you do use that No obligation. Please don't if you don't need it. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video, this unboxing of the Omega Aquaterra terracotta dial. I am pretty thrilled with that, how that looks. I was gawking at it while driving. It was a massive distraction. It's some miracle that I made my way back home. Guys, take care, stay safe out there, and remember, you are infinitely valuable. You are precious, you are worth it, and I'm very grateful for you. Take care, everyone. See you next time.